right, he is the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. We talk so much about the state of this 135-pound division, how it's never been stronger, and yet this guy's starting to distance himself from the pack a little bit. Outstanding grappler, and more often than not, he's going to have a big advantage in that world.
Yeah, that's one of the things that separates Aljamain, is that he's one of those guys that tells you what he's going to do, and then he goes and he does it. Nothing's more discouraging for a fighter than to know what you have to defend and still not be able to defend it. Aljamain Sterling is a beast. Now, he did hint to us in the fighter meeting that he thought he could win this fight without chaining takedowns, so perhaps we'll see a strike-heavy approach here from Sterling early. We shall see. Aljamain Sterling, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. All right, both fighters have entered the octagon, and this massive fight is nearly upon us, ready to go from Anaheim at the Honda Center with one of the biggest fights of the year. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Arman Tsarukyan.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
He's a real high-level grappler, too. So when he gets you down, you generally don't get up, and there's a big threat of submission from Aljamain Sterling.
Clean left punch followed by the right. His misses are entertaining. Side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that includes command of space.
All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages in the clinch, and again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you got to think the wrestler is going to pursue these situations in this match.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in close, so he gets to the clinch, he gets chest to chest, and he's comfortable. No matter how good his opponent is in terms of overall skills, he is so well versed here that he feels like he is in the advantage position.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now.
It's in there deep. There you go. Oh, now he's in
trouble.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tsarukyan. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Making all these shots count.
Beautiful transition.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Tsarukyan gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. That one connected. So a strong 5 minutes down.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better with your hand.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 here.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There's the hook in the clinch. Lands by Sterling.
Beautiful block. Oh, nice takedown defense.
And a judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The weight.
Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Oh, that's tight. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Just over 2 minutes here to go in round 2.
Getting them out here.
Good work from the top here by Tsarukyan. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, posture's up. And how much more can he take? All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Tsarukyan.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Went down. Landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Tsarukyan. Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC.
All right, feet on the hips here.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be able to do an angle. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet.
Picture perfect money shot there. He's hurt.
I mean, that's unbelievable. That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, yeah, he hurt back.
Sterling's got his hand looking for a guillotine shot. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Tsarukyan's got the full mount.
He's got to start throwing now.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
Sterling's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches.
Oh, he's got his back.
Let's go, bro. Stay busy on the ground for me. Stay busy.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat.
All right, so there's the horn. It's amazing to think we got here, given how many times he rocked his opponent there in the previous round. Almost looked like a glorified sparring session, given how dominant he was.
Yeah, it just looked like one guy that was much better than the other guy. He was hurting him every time he landed, and it's a testament to his ability and his accuracy in the stand-up.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner, Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Oh, nice kick. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh!
Sterling gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Watch for him to set up that hook again now.
Another strike to the head land.
And he caught the kick. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Oh man, that kick looked like it hurt. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
And he's tired too, John. You know, he's tired too. I know he goes hard. He doesn't show it. You know, it's like playing poker. But he's just as tired.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. But you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Back to the feet. Oh, he missed with that right hand. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Arman Tsarukyan!
All right, so there he is, the still undisputed UFC